listening and viewing audience, we are, you're watching S.Yolanda in the Know. And what would we do without fashion? You know what? Fashion says something about you, about how you feel, and sometimes when you put on a good dress or a good suit, it makes you feel real good. Ta 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 ta. But guess what? I have one of my favorite churches. I mean, I just love this church. When you walk in, you can feel the Spirit of the Lord coming in. Everybody says hello. You feel like you're with your family. It is New Faith Baptist Church of Christ. Yes. And they're on Oak Street, and they're going to have a fashion show. And on today's show, I have James Washington and Michelle Brooks. How are you today?
Good morning. How are you?
How are you doing, Michelle?
I'm wonderful.
Oh,
I'm
great.
wonderful.
Yes. Well, it's so good to have you on the show and to talk about this fashion show that you're going to do. Mr. Washington, what got you inspired to do the fashion show, and what is the purpose of the fashion show?
Well, I have been doing fashion for years. I actually started back in 1976 with an organization called D&W Modeling Agency. Mm-hmm. And so through the years we had worked with groups of people and trained people to model, and it had been fun. And so then life changed. So around in the 80s, D&W's name switched over to D&W Janitorial Service, because the W was Washington and D was Douglas. Mm-hmm. And Miss Douglas got married and moved off to Michigan. Mm-hmm. And so that's what stopped the modeling agency. Mm-hmm. But I continued on doing some modeling, and I at that time, a little later on, I was president at Central Community House. And so I started working with seniors, and so we picked it up as a fundraiser.
Oh,
and so we had done shows, well, for several years, and Cobra stopped it. Mm-hmm. Oh. The last show was 2019. Oh. That was the last show.
And you're back again.
Back again.
Yes. Now, Michelle, I really can't believe the price of this fashion show, because it's only $20.
Mm-hmm.
Get out of here!
For fashion, it's a steal. A fashion show, and you get a salad. They're having food. They're serving food.
What's on the menu?
But it's a top salad with dessert. And, it's going to be a good time. It's going to be good fashions, good time, good people.
Wow.
And, definitely come out.
And I know it's good people every time I go over there.
New Faith is, yes. We're going to love you at New Faith. You come to 955 Oak Street, you're going to get love.
Oh, yes, you do.
Yes, that's what we do.
I think it's the church of love.
And you're going to get a little bit of fashion, too.
And a church of love and a church of fashion.
Yes.
You know what?
Yes.
They do wear some hats. Now, you know I'm a hat lady.
We do.
But they do wear those hats over there.
You're only as good as you feel.
Oh, yes. Now, and speaking of that, Mr. Washington, what can we expect to see on the runway when we go over there? What kind of styles can we expect to see?
Let me tell you what sparked me to do this show. Mm-hmm. Last year, there was a street fashion in New York on 125th Street restaurant. Sylvia's Restaurant did the show.
Oh, I know Sylvia's, yes.
And so that's just stuck on me. I said, well, we could do something like that here. So that's where the street fashion came in at. So you can expect a little bit of this and that, of all fashions, because we want to, we in a new area where that fashion is for everyone.
Yes.
And so we want to we're in a new neighborhood. Our neighborhoods are changing, and so we want to be able to do street fashion that everyone can identify with.
When you say street fashion, are you going to be outdoors or inside?
We will be outside.
We're taking it to the street.
We will be outside.
Taking it to the streets.
We are closing off the street and doing street fashion.
Yes.
Wow.
Come out and be your authentic self.
Now, you know what? You talk about it's for everyone. I used to go to fashion shows, and I used to see all these little skinny ladies going across the stage, and I said, I can't wear that.
Well, this was different. You're going to see all sizes.
All different ages.
This is a new day.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
This is a new day.
Wow.
We have to, and I've always believed in targeting to everyone.
Yes.
Wow.
Everyone, because there's, to be able to deal with seniors and basically church people, we just have to deal with all sizes. So,
and I'm a cancer survivor.
Oh, you are?
I'm 10 year cancer survivor, double the mastectomy.
Won't he do it?
Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Okay, so women like me, we get insecure about how we dress and how we look. This fashion show is to let you know you are loved and you are who you are. Dress the way you feel, because sometimes we get caught up, well, I don't have this anymore, I don't have that. You have you and you have life.
Speaking of that, some people think that you have to have a lot of money to have fashion and stuff. Now, there's certain staples that you need to have in your closet. And James, could you explain that to the audience? I mean, that you can make fashion out of those staples.
You first of all should have a black outfit.
That's right.
A black outfit will allow you to dress it up, down. You can add jewelry. You can add jackets. You need to have some black, some sportswear in your closet. You can, and now ladies like to wear slacks, and you can dress those up. You should always have your basic black, and I now think a little bit of white. You should have a basic white in you, and you can get by. You can do many things with those two colors.
And I know that's right, because people thought I had a big closet, and I always have a black dress, thank you very much, and a scarf and a belt, and a jacket.
And if you're a colorful person,
you can change the outfit around.
That's right.
That basic black, it is a lifesaver.
Black long dress, and if you want to make it formal and throw a long scarf on with that, and you would think that you or in Hollywood.
Scarf. You put a glittery scarf on.
A scarf and a hat. Changes
and
things.
It changes the whole outfit. Right? Wow. Now, what is your favorite fashion, Mr. Washington? Then I'm going to ask Michelle, what's her favorite? What's your favorite fashion?
Well, my favorite fashion is, because I like hats.
Me too.
I like hats. But I have kind of gotten away from, I like also turtlenecks.
Oh, wow.
I haven't had a necktie on in 2 or 3 years.
Wow.
But I like a turtleneck.
Wow.
And you can dress that up, and now, of course, jewelry's in. So the guys like to wear their chains and bracelets and several. And a good tennis shoe.
Yeah. I notice people wearing tennis shoes that are shiny, got the glitter, and they're dressed up with the tennis shoes.
And the new thing now is Chucks with pearls for the ladies.
Oh, yes, I saw that.
They have so fashion is just what you feel comfortable in, what you like. Right. My favorite is Tommy. I'm a Tommy Hill girl. Everything in my closet is Tommy Hill. I just enjoy the colors because you don't get one. You get white, red, blue, black. The colors you can coordinate. So that's what I like. Everybody loves different things, and fashion is who you are.
Yeah, I always had a dream of having my own fashion designer, and I could tell her what I wanted.
Yes.
Well,
And they would design it the way I wanted it.
You can wear many things. I have never seen you that you didn't look good.
Yeah. Beautiful
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now, are you going to have men modeling
yes.
in the street fashion? Oh my
we
God!
could not have a fashion show without men.
Oh wow! And children, and the children.
Then we're gonna have a few children. I'm not one that push for children, but then you do need children, and so we've got some children that has volunteered, and we welcome them.
Oh my gosh!
Yes.
And this is an event for the entire family. Do we
Entire
have to bring our
family.
lawn chairs or anything?
No.
Wow.
We have tables and
Wow.
chairs, and so to add on to this, that we have some sponsors.
Okay.
And so Value City Furniture is one of the sponsors.
Oh my gosh!
And so they have donated a lot of artwork and some accessories. And so saying that, we donate to the Susie Coleman Cancer Foundation.
Ooh, yes.
Girl in Pink. So we will be doing Fashion in Pink to recognize the Cancer Foundation, because that is why Value City donate to us.
Wow, that is. Oh, you know what? This sounds like it's going to be a wonderful. Tell us when a wonderful a family event, and you can bring your entire family. Tell us when it is, and give us the address of the church so people can and how do they get their tickets?
There will be June the 22nd, 1 p.m. at 955 Oak Street.
Wow.
And you will see when you arrive the street closed off and beautifully set up. And you may call James Washington for tickets, 614-626-3032, 626-3032 is word that you may call and get tickets.
Well, that's going to be a busy week for me, but I would like to thank both of you for coming on my show and talking about this fashion show. Well, you got to be there. And you can wear your hats. You can wear, and it's dress how you feel. And then bring your entire family. But we're going to see you there at New Faith Baptist Church of Christ. We're going to see you there. Right on June the 22nd. June the 22nd
1 p.m.
at 1 p.m.
Appreciate being here. I've enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to the show and looking forward to. Now we also
are you going to have vendors there too?
We have vendors, and so we've had Smoot's Funeral Home.
Wow.
Caldwell Bankers Realtors is one of the sponsors.
Wow.
And Chauncey's Boutique on Cleveland Avenue.
Oh, y'all better be doing some of her fashion?
We're doing some of her fashion.
Oh my gosh, Chauncey's a bomb. Everybody buys clothes from Chauncey. Oh my goodness.
Clothes can be purchased.
You can purchase off the runway. If you see something, you can purchase it.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my gosh. Oh, this is so different and unique.
And exciting.
And exciting. So, yes, we'll be there. I'm going to bring my family. We're going to be over there at New Faith Baptist Church of Christ on June 22nd at 1 p.m. And you got to be there. Don't be square now. Be there.
Be there.
But yes, and as I said, thank you so much for being on this week's program of S.YolandaNtheKnow. And guess what? I'm going to see you at the fashion show, and I'll see you next week. Love you. And guess what? You can't do anything about it.